Hi guys, right, so we're going to start a new topic looking at plotting quadratics and cubic graphs. So this first lesson, I just wanted you to really just have a play and see if you can see any patterns. And this website is a really good online tool. It's called Desmos, and in lesson 1 there is a link that will take you straight to this. And I'm just going to show you how it works. So what I want you to look at is over here, where it says plus, we can plot a quadratic. So remember, a quadratic is where we've got an x squared. So y equals x squared plus 3, or y equals 2x squared minus 6x plus 3, something like that. So we've got the x squared. Do you remember doing factorising quadratics where we were putting the two brackets in? So we're going to look at how we can plot those on a graph. So if I just typed in here y equals, now you can tap in x squared using the keyboard, or if you just click this keyboard down the bottom, I can click x, so I've written x and then I've made it squared. Okay, so that is the y equals x squared graph, which is not a linear graph. So we know that quadratics are not linear, so they're not straight lines. And this shape is called a parabola, as you know, that we're going to look at later. So we've done a y equals x squared here, and all I want you to do is to just sort of investigate and have a go at looking at different quadratics first, and see if you can see any patterns. So for instance, if I put y equals x squared, if I come down here and click the squared button, minus 6, what happened? Oh, let's just change that to minus 2 so we can see it a little bit better on the screen. So what happens to the graph when you put in new things? Now, what you can do is I can come up here and click on number 3 and put another one on, or I can delete. So if I wanted y equals x squared plus 4, well, let's go plus 5. That's now the green parabola up here, look. And what you can start to do is to start to see patterns. So what patterns can you see from that? So we've just put a constant on. So have a look at that, and then we can just delete, or you could take a screenshot and send it to me. But start really investigating what you can find. Now, that's if we just had a plus 5, but what if we had another x? So what if we had y equals x squared plus 2x plus 2? So what happens to it? So if I just did 2x, so I've got my y equals x squared one, which is my red one, and I've got y equals x squared plus 2x here. And then what happens if I put y equals 2x squared? Sorry, let's go x squared. Let's keep it simple. X squared plus 2x plus 3. What happens? So what you're trying to do is look at these different quadratics, which are similar in lots of ways and then different. So what happens to the shape and the graph? Okay, and you can do the same for cubic graphs, which is where we have x, and let's go cube. Okay, so do you see what I did there? I came down here, pressed the A with the B, and then I can change it. So have a go and think, well, what would happen if I put y equals x cubed plus 4? Okay, so what happened then? Okay, so have a really good play on this, and then take a few screenshots, see if you can find anything out, and just upload them. Okay. Just one more thing, actually, before I go. Do you remember when we factorised quadratics? So we had something like, we put brackets in, x plus 1, close bracket, x minus 5. If I put that on here, let's get rid of that thing down here. Let's go rid of the hide the keypad. So what happens now? You can make the graph smaller over here. So this was when we expanded, so we factorized the quadratics. If we opened up that, it would be x squared minus 4x minus 5. Okay, but we've quadrated it. And what happens? So where does it cross? Where does it cross the x-axis? Where does it cross the y-axis? So see if you can see any patterns with things like this. Okay, but seriously, this is just an investigation, so I just want you to have a play on it. This is really good because it can visualize it for you without you having to work it out. Okay? How do I stop?